TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Memories of working with Jerry Blackwell?
Phenomenal. Jerry was, when you looked at him, you'd think, oh my God, you know, how can I have a match with this guy? We had phenomenal match. He had some of the greatest timing for his style and his size of anybody I'd ever been in the ring with. I remember the first time I wrestled him in Rockford, Illinois alone, and again, it's August, it's hot, and this gym is full, and they got the fluorescent lights, and I'm in the laugh. I said, 15 minutes, he'd be stepping on his tongue.
Right.
45 minutes later, I'm still in the ring with him, and I'm dying.
You actually had a chance to challenge for the AWA title a number of times, but you never ended up with the belt. Were you disappointed that your father never booked you to have a run with the title?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
You knew your spot pretty much? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I knew. I think there were some promoters around that really wanted me to have it, but I didn't feel that was, you know, that wasn't. If I'd have been 225 pounds, yeah.
Yeah. How did you end up in the role in the first Highlander film?
They wanted to shoot some wrestling footage, and they came to, we had the match at the Meadowlands, and they came to Vern. They said, we need a real exciting, something where there was a lot of movement. And he said, well, the best match you're going to probably get is that 6-man tag team match with the Freebirds and these 3 guys.
I didn't even ask you about Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy, and Buddy Roberts. What are your memories of those guys?
Well, we didn't get to work with them that much. My memories of them?
Right.
Shit. No shows? You know, 3 were supposed to show up, 2 would show up. 2 would show up, or 1 would show up, and the other 2 wouldn't. You know, they had some problems at that time, you know, outside of the ring. It was too bad because they were really a talented group.
Another guy I didn't get to ask you about was Colonel De Beers. What are your memories of Colonel De Beers? And do you think his gimmick went a little bit too far when he first came in with the races?
I don't think so, because he got a lot of heat, and I mean, he was a great talker, and he could back it up in the ring, you know. I mean, your interview has to
sell tickets.
Well, sell tickets, but it's also got to unite with the way you work in the ring.
Right.
And he did.
Thoughts on the recent story that happened with Buck Zumhofe and his arrest and incarceration? Were you surprised?
Was I surprised? In a way. There's a lot to that story, you know, and it's both sides. If what came out really happened, he deserves to be there.
So were you shocked when you heard the news?
No, I'd done some things for Buck for a long time, and way back, we did one in Mankato, Minnesota, a little appearance. Jim and I went down there, and when we came out, Jim said to me, geez, I hope, she was like 15 or 16, I hope Buck isn't doing something with his daughter. I said, what makes you think that? And just watching them and some of the things she said tonight, and I never, it went by me. Then a couple other times, the last time before that happened, I had made an appearance for him, and we had to drive back. We stayed at his house because we were going to another appearance. And she rode with me, and I could tell something was really bugging her.
Huh.
And she never did tell me until one night she called me on the phone and said, I can't stand it anymore.
This is his daughter.
This is his daughter.
Right.
And I said, well, if that's what really happened, you know, you got to get away from him, dear.
Did you ever want to report it to the authorities, or you just want to stay out of it?
I didn't. It was hearsay.
Right.
I mean, if I go to what are they going to say? Did you see it? Oh no,
right.
I didn't see it. Well then, you know. So I couldn't. I told her though to get away from him. I did. I said, hey, if that's what's happened to you, then you need to get away from him as quick as you possibly can.